I'll wait for you, Marcus. All right.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's kick it. Kick it, 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 kick it.
All right, guys. So today we're talking about New York, where we come from, where we be.
Everybody here born and raised, right?
Yes.
Oh, well,
born
I
and-
wasn't
Oh,
born.
wait. Oh,
I wasn't born
That's
in
right.
New York.
we have a,
What, carpetbagger?
yeah, carpetbagger. We have a,
Wow.
I was actually born in Raleigh, North Carolina.
oh, shout out to Raleigh.
Yeah, but I only stayed there for 9 months, so I don't really have any kind of ties except the fact that I was born there.
Southern girl.
Yeah, I'm a
Low
true,
key.
I'm a true New Yorker.
Okay.
Yeah,
True blue.
true
All right.
blue.
Well, let's get, where was everybody born at?
Rockville Center, right?
Mm-hmm, Rockville Center.
Rockville Center.
Mercy. Rockville Center, right. Mercy Hospital.
Right. Marcus was born.
Mineola.
Right.
Winthrop Hospital.
And
And you guys?
I'm representing the Ville,
The
A-Ville,
Ville.
Amityville. Brunswick, represent. No longer there.
No longer there.
Torn down. It was a bad hospital.
It was what?
It was a bad hospital.
Yeah, it wasn't a great hospital. You know, one of the things that, you know, we had this conversation and we were talking about living in New York, and I love living in New York. Like this is my place.
Okay.
You know, like I can't see myself necessarily living anywhere else.
Can't see yourself being nowhere else.
No.
Dad, you have a different opinion?
I could move somewhere else.
Oh dang.
I love New York. I love being from New York. You know, but I could see myself somewhere else.
Yeah.
Somewhere warmer,
Right.
less
right.
expensive.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Where would you go?
Oh, somewhere. I mean,
Share.
where would I go?
Enlighten.
I loved Vegas when we went
Oh,
to visit
Vegas
Vegas
was-
because you know that
was
you
good.
know with
It
my
was nice.
the way my arthritis likes to
But my arthritis be acting up.
yeah where my limbs be acting up. A nice dry heat. I love there. Yeah, somewhere warm like that. I love
Yeah.
Cali, but I wouldn't move there.
No.
They got too many things going on.
Yeah.
Too many things going on.
You know, shout out to all my friends who are out there trying to, you know, survive all that.
Yeah.
Mudslides, fires, earthquakes, and,
Mountain
you know,
lions.
mountain lions just
Wait,
running up.
what about the mountain lions? I haven't heard this.
Yeah.
well, but
Go
you
out
know.
running in the mountains.
Yeah, you go run in the mountains and see if
I
you
mean,
don't
See what
see.
happens.
I mean, I've ran in the mountains. I didn't see no mountain
Yeah, see,
lions.
that would have been another tragedy.
I mean, I felt like I probably could have gotten lost there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, if I didn't have like a group of people or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, certain places. But what about you guys? Could you live somewhere? I know your mom couldn't. Could you guys live somewhere else?
I'd love to live by coastal, but I don't know if I see myself permanently leaving New York for good or forever.
Right.
You know, I'm kind of like in between. It's like I get the high prices. I don't care if I ever see snow again ever in my life. I'm
Right.
over it.
You're over it already, yeah?
Yeah. So like,
And you don't even shovel. I'm just saying.
I've shoveled before.
Hashtag facts.
No, don't you talk because you never shovel.
No.
She got it there once. I got a picture. We've been together for 30 some odd years.
Oh, come
I have
on.
a picture of her
Oh
shovel.
come on.
Okay,
man.
twice.
Oh man,
You gonna go more than twice?
I shoveled.
I
You
see her
shoveling
shovel.
some bull right now, but no, you ain't shovel.
No, I remember
I see-
one winter
yeah,
where
she
she
shoveled.
came out
That's the
with
second
us.
time.
No, she came out for like 2 minutes. She's
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
you want some hot chocolate?"
I do remember that.
Right, and she
Yeah,
was out.
she was out.
She was out. So knock it off.
I think I'm kind of with Maya on that point. Yeah, like living by coastal would be kind of cool. I like as much as I don't like snow and shoveling snow and dealing with snow and working in snow, I do like
anything snow.
anything snow, I guess. Yeah, but I do like the changing of the seasons because honestly, when I was living in LA for a little bit, like the sort of like stagnation of just the weather was weird to me. I don't know, it was kind of depressing in a way.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah,
But
that
no, it was
I
like
don't know if
Wouldn't
I would
be
have
weird.
that issue.
I wouldn't have no parts
but
of
we've
that.
never
but
experienced
you never
it.
experienced. Yeah.
I think
I can
Yeah,
say
we never
that.
experienced
Yeah,
it,
but
so
I
that's the
can.
thing too. If you never experience it, you don't really know what that's like. But
No, but I can.
looking at it now, I'm like, I would love it. Yeah, but New York is definitely.
I think it's one of those things. At least, I mean, maybe thinking about it this way is like if you don't you don't appreciate it more when stuff does change. You know what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
summer drops or when spring drops, it's like we're out of the
Feels so
cold.
good, yeah.
You know?
Well, I love the fall. Fall is my favorite season actually, and
That's
then summer, because you can put jeans on, you can put a jacket on.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying?
It's your birthday
Sweaters.
month.
And it's
Yeah,
our
sure.
birthday
Yeah,
month.
birthday month.
But I mean, I
Fall
say that.
fashion is nice.
Right.
Fall fashion is nice.
Yeah, but in those places, say Cali, I don't know about
Yeah.
Vegas, it'll get to where I can wear a jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's
It gets
dead
cold.
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets cold.
And that's fine with me.
And that's fine with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I know like New York has a certain kind of energy,
It does.
and and being on Long Island, I think is a cool thing. Also, I mean, you got the beaches, you got the suburban kind of lifestyle. You're close to the city. The schools are good, and I don't know. It's like a whole thing. It's good for families. So.
But sometimes, I don't know, it's just a little... I don't know, sometimes I kind of wish that we lived in the boroughs or the city a little bit more because there's more going on there than there is on Long Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for these young people.
Yeah.
They don't hang out like our kids.
Oh,
they,
my goodness.
Yeah, especially like Marcus. He doesn't. His friends. He got to meet his friends in the city. They
Right.
don't want to hang out on Long Island. They
Not
wanna-
at all.
Not at all. They don't want to go to. They want to hang out in Brooklyn and
Well, there's a bunch of
Manhattan.
stuff to do in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
There's
but we
a
were
bunch
saying,
of stuff to
like,
do on Long
in the
Island.
summer. We were like, oh, have your peeps come out here for this, in the summer to go to the beach. They went to the beach in Coney Island. Like,
Well, we didn't go to Coney Island for the beach. We
I
went to
hope
Coney
not.
Island for Coney Island. We
Okay.
went to the beaches, but
Right.
we also did Coney Island stuff.
but you can go to a Long Island beach, and it would be
Really enjoy the beach.
Yeah, really.
But we
Yeah.
wanted to enjoy Coney Island.
Okay. All right. So next summer,
Doubt it. Come to a beach on the beach.
Come to a beach
It's,
on
on,
Long Island.
it's one day, right?
New York City is the best in the summer. New York City is the best any season. I
Yeah.
just love New York City.
No, it is.
Except for when you're walking through that snow and you slip in the crosswalk.
Oh, who
That
did
sounds
that?
like
I was gonna
personal
say
experience.
that was
It
a little,
was.
that's really specific.
I didn't hear this
That is
story.
very specific.
Y'all have never seen those,
Oh,
I thought you were talking about you.
Well, me and them.
Oh, you fell in the crosswalk in the city?
I have.
Oh, wow. We
It
didn't hear
wasn't
about
fun.
that one.
Oh,
It wasn't cute.
I could
it
imagine.
wasn't cute.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't fun, but it was probably a little funny.
It was probably hilarious.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Yeah, but even in the snow, like especially during the holidays, like for Christmas, and you see the tree.
Oh, it's
and
good. It's beautiful. Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
all the
That's cool.
store windows.
go
and
to
all that
Rockefeller
stuff.
Center.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like the festivity of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's,
cool.
it's nice. Only I will say, as much as I also like it in the summer could also be miserable
In the city.
in the city.
Yeah.
In terms of what?
That heat.
That heat,
on
that
your
just
face.
heat, that like it's like disgusting heat.
And
It's
you
not
know
like
it's
dry
dirty.
heat. Yeah, exactly. It's just
Stinky.
you're just wiping away and
Right.
You just walking in that mysterious water just drops on you and you're like, where did that come from?
Right on your lip.
And it's not raining. It's like,
not cloud in the sky. It's like
yeah, it's like, oh God, what is that?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Remember we were in Central Park that one time,
Mhm.
and we were with Jessica, and we were walking around, sitting down, sweating.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was hot.
Yeah,
that
you
day.
can't go out there on that. If
Yeah.
you don't
No,
have a
you're right.
destination to go inside, you
yeah.
were
It's
just
true.
walking around.
It's
tough.
too hot. Too
It's
hot.
too-
And even when it's
too
cold,
hot.
remember that time we was in Manhattan
Oh,
and it was
caught us out there in April.
Yeah,
Remember, it was April.
Was
it
it
was
April?
freezing.
See,
And I don't know
That's
where
messed
we
up.
were, and we were walking. Oh my God! Every other building we had to dip inside and hang out for a minute.
Had to go
before
and
we- yeah,
It's a travel destination.
oh yeah, come here to either visit or live in.
Yeah.
I can visit. I'm just saying. I don't have to live there. I can visit.
Yeah, nah, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, but that's your final answer.
That's my final answer.
Is that what it is?
That's my final answer. The thing is, so I've already talked to the kids about it,
Oh,
and they
man,
know
here we go.
that if they decide to live outside of New York, which they might, who knows, they get significant others, whatever the case may be, they just decide to go on their own. I'm gonna be 3 months with one kid, 3 months with the other kid, and then 6 months we'll be together.
Wow.
In Las Vegas.
And look, then I guess they better stay in New York.
Wow.
So the youth, the
living. Shades of Long Island is a website and a media outlet that highlights stories related to minorities, millennials, and Generation Z on Long Island. Check out the site because you're going to get great content, diverse content, local content, Long Island content.
Yeah, so it seems like we've all lived in like a few different places, like how I lived in Boston, you know, when I went to college and all that.
Right.
And that was really cool.
Mine living in Philly.
Yeah.
How was that compared to New York, Boston? How'd you like Boston?
Boston's kind of like, part of it kind of reminds you of like a little mini New York City.
A lot smaller. Right?
Yeah, a lot
Right.
smaller.
Mhm.
You know, like
I
still
didn't realize
stuff
how
to do.
small it was.
Yeah, it is.
Small.
And the roads are weird too. Like I love this. There's like this picture where it's like you see like the grid of New York, and it's like, you know, all
Yeah.
straight lines
Right.
and everything. But Boston's just like, you know, like where I gotta turn here. To do, what?
Yeah, Boston is. So Daddy and I lived in Boston for.
4 years. 5 years.
Well, I lived 3 years. You lived 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Went to college there, and then it's so funny that you ended up going to college there. And I liked it a lot.
I like Boston.
Even though I wanted to come home every weekend, but
Yeah, it was cool.
yeah, I mean, I never felt home though.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I did.
Yeah, I never felt home.
Why'd you feel home?
I don't know, because I was there so long. I can remember feeling, when we come home to visit, it felt like I was visiting someplace. But when we went back to work, it felt like we were going back home.
I kind of felt the same way that you just said about going back to Boston, coming back to Philly, because like you said, all my stuff was there. I
Right.
built a life, you know, I had a life there. I had a
Yeah.
routine that I was so in. But when I come here, I mean, this was still home.
Yes,
of
but
course.
Philly
That
was
felt like
also
home, too.
Home.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like Philly. It's like you said, a mini, like a smaller, chill New York.
Yeah, I remember you said that when you first visited. You were like, this is like a chill New
You
York.
was comfortable in that joint.
Sure.
Ew.
Ew.
Let's not.
Black shirt.
Ew. Black shirt.
Let's not. That's
No.
the one thing that I could not
What,
stand
the Philly cat calls.
all the time. And people just, especially with the area I lived at, shout out to 12th and Susquehanna.
Mine was in the ghetto.
She was in the hood,
She was in the
y'all.
hood.
Straight
She was
up
in the hood,
hood.
straight up hood.
Yep.
You come driving by, they ain't looking.
Staring.
Especially in New York place, you know.
Yeah, they was, I mean, it was almost like The Wire.
Wow.
And we let her live there. Like,
You did.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
Our baby.
it was.
Remember that time we got there, that dude was sitting on the steps?
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, that was a man.
Just hanging out,
Just hanging
hanging
out. I'm like, who is this cat? Just sitting there, some old dude too. It was like
You
just
know?
sitting on her
Oh, that's
steps.
Felipe.
Yeah, you're like, a word? Let me go talk to this cat.
Yeah, it was crazy. Marcus lived. You lived when you lived in that little place. No, not little place, but the
building?
place. No, the apartment with those little narrow streets.
What city was that?
Where was that?
Brighton, maybe?
It was
Brighton.
Brighton.
It was Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice.
It was a nice. It's a
enough.
nice
area.
Nice area, but his
Yeah.
A lot
apartment.
going on, yeah, the apartment. Remember we first moved
That
up in
apartment
there?
was a dump.
Oh my god! And they had a cat already up in there, all under the cat. The kitchen was a disaster, nastiness all over. I'm like, yeah, this dude is just sitting here,
And this.
filth. But we had to clean before we
We had to
left.
clean before we
had to
left.
go. We had to go to Target, get cleaning supplies. Remember that?
We did.
I'm like, oh hell no! What is this nastiness? This dude just sitting up there watching TV,
Chilling.
Like everything's all right.
Yeah, like,
And it was a big snowstorm, like a little bit before, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it always snowed in
Right, I
Boston.
mean, yeah, there was always storms
And
like that.
the snowplows, that street was so
Yeah.
narrow that the
Once
snowplows
your car was parked on those streets,
yeah, that
It was
it.
stuck there.
It
Oh,
was,
yeah.
stuck
It was
there
there probably for the
Right.
winter.
Yeah.
Right, the whole season.
You packed in for the
Because
winter.
nothing
You're
moves.
using the T.
you're
at that
using the
point.
T.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no
When we
plows.
lived there, it snowed almost every weekend.
Remember that?
Every weekend.
That's-
Yeah.
That was
Boston
awesome.
is known for its snow.
And you had an experience where you were lost for a few hours.
I did. Yeah, I was on a film set, and this is when I was a relatively new driver,
Right.
and so I had to drop a person off because everyone else on the set was working, and this was far kind of away from the house. I didn't really know the area that well. Yeah, so I was like, all right, let me try to get back, and then my GPS died, and so I got lost for 2 hours. Or no. Longer than that. No, it was much longer than
Yeah, it
that.
was longer
No,
than that.
2 hours. I think at 2 hours it was like, oh.
Then you
he's
say your
not coming
people was
back.
about ready to call us?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
talking like a big van or
It was a
something.
van.
Yeah, it was a car I didn't really know.
Man, yeah. And you was a relatively new driver. at
And it
that
was
point.
like
Yeah,
dark
I
out.
think I'd only driven on the highway maybe once or twice at that point.
prior to that.
Yeah.
It wasn't get dark out.
Oh yeah, and then it got dark. Yeah. So I was so I didn't have a GPS. I was in an area I didn't know that well. It was dark, and I'm a relatively new driver, so
All
Live and learn.
those.
Every
man.
factor
It's the
stacked
perfect
against.
storm.
I don't know how I didn't die.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
that's good.
yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is good. I'm glad. I'm happy.
We are too.
Yeah, getting lost in a new city is an experience for sure. I
You
remember
got
I
lost in Philly?
Oh yeah, I got lost in Philly on the SEPTA.
Oh,
I got off.
Was that like that subway?
That's the subway.
That's their subway.
yeah.
SEPTA's the subway there, and I think I took the express by accident.
Oh,
I go up the
Past all
stairs,
your little stuff.
passed all my stuff. I got it because I was trying to make a solo trip by myself for the first time.
okay.
Yeah.
I go up the steps. I'm like, this is not where I live.
Wow.
So I had to figure it out. I had to go to a local store to get some cash out. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going.
That's
I don't think I heard this
feeling.
story either.
No, I never heard this story.
Yeah,
either.
Yeah, all this stuff comes out.
Yeah, it comes out. Exactly.
It was okay.
Exactly.
But you know what? That's what has to happen.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to a
Definitely.
place,
Yeah.
you're new to it. You got to go get lost. You know, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be better for it. You know.
Right.
100%. Yeah.
So what were being in those different places? What were some of the misconceptions or the stereotypes that people had of you being from New York? Because that happened.
A lot of it was the way we pronounce water, bagels, and Mario. That was everything.
Oh,
just
bagels.
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 someone said yeah.
They
Some-
thought we said it like that.
yeah, like bagels. or
Oh, I got you.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
say it like that.
yeah.
something like that.
What they were thinking.
You-
But
yeah.
water,
Water.
Water,
Yeah.
water,
Sausage.
water,
Sausage.
Coffee.
Coffee.
That's a big
Coffee.
It was. It was.
And Mario with the Mario instead of Mario.
Oh,
How it's supposed to
it's
be.
Mario.
See, there it is.
Well, you, Tookie's
not Mario.
always.
It's Mario.
There it is.
Tookie's always imitating you. Marcus, Mike. Like you're somebody from Brooklyn or something. Your mom has that.
Well,
She
my
doesn't
mother's
think
from Brooklyn.
she doesn't think she has an
yeah,
accent.
So
That's
I
the
have.
funny part.
I know.
I got
She
her
really doesn't think
accent.
that.
You
It's
know.
hilarious.
Yeah.
She has a
Your
strong-
mother had an accent too.
She did.
Being from Georgia, and
Hot
she had an
Georgia.
accent.
Yeah, she moved up there a long time ago.
She had an accent. Yeah, my dad he still has not as he doesn't have a New York
No.
accent.
No.
He has that tinge of country still.
There's
Yeah.
that twang of country.
Yeah.
You know, that twang.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the stereotypes.
Well, coming from Long Island, everybody thinks you're rich.
Yeah,
Rich.
everybody.
No, I was just gonna say when
Yeah.
I would tell people I'm from Long Island and Philly, either they had no idea where that was,
Oh, wow.
or they thought I was.
Hampton.
Oh,
had
so you got money. Yeah.
Hampton,
Think every town is the Hampton.
The other thing is, as far as the dress.
Oh. Well, you see the memes, with the New Yorkers with the Yankee hats,
Yankee hat.
the Tim boots.
Tim's.
Tim's on everything. Everybody wear Tim's. But we have a funny story about Tim's and outfits. What was it? Where was we at?
I don't know. We were going
We
somewhere.
were home and I had given Mom these Tim shoes.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
They were like
Tim Uggs.
Tim
or
high
something
heel?
like that?
They were like
Yeah,
Tim wedges.
Tim wedges. They have a little heel to them.
Yeah, Timberland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Timberland. Yeah. So I gave it to Mom. She put them out, and I don't know who said it. It might have been Marcus. It was I forget who.
I
said
thought
it.
I was looking cute. But I
Well,
had
she
my,
was wearing them. She had
I
her
had my
leggings
my
on.
leggings.
I'm
my
pretty sure
Timbs.
she had her coat with the fur.
Yeah.
Full out steering.
Yeah.
It
She might as well put the Yankee hat on.
Right.
And she had never heard of
I've never heard of these memes.
the memes
That's
and
like
the
normal.
stereotypes.
You
Yeah.
you look like a New
You
York.
look like a New York meme. You're
So,
like, what are you talking
I
about?
started Googling it and I was like, oh
you
no.
saw it, and it was like,
I'm a New York meme.
That ass, son.
Oh, it's Man Brick. I
Man,
put the
Brick out
Timbs
here,
on.
son.
Nah,
I got
B.
the Timbs on, B.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yo, we were crying. Earlene Marshall, CEO of Marshall Management Group, believes nonprofits leave money on the table when they fail to look into grants. They're a great way to secure revenue, but you have to be grant ready. Here's some ways we can help. We will select grants that align with your goals, create a timeline and plan to meet the criteria needed for that grant, provide tips on interacting with funding organizations, and propose long-term strategies that will turn a no into a yes. For a free consultation, you can call us at 240-888-1341 or email us at emarshall@marshallmanagementgroup.com. All right, so what's some of your favorite things about New York? You know what I'm saying, in terms of places, foods. You know, what do you like? What's some of your favorite things?
I would say the city. I mean, it's the best city. I mean, everyone,
Best
you
city.
know, it's the best city. You
What
know,
specifically about-
opportunities.
Yeah, what specifically about the city?
In terms of specifically about it, there's
Yeah.
always something to do.
No question.
You can just go there and find something to do.
Or
And
just
it's-
sit and not do nothing.
Right.
Me and your mom love to do it. A couple of times we've been to Bryant Park
Yeah,
and just spent all day just
all
sitting
day.
there looking at people.
Yeah.
And it's
great.
wonderful.
Yeah.
On a nice
People
day.
watching.
Fun.
It's great.
The Root, they had the concert, the Roots,
Yeah.
remember? And we were like in the backstage,
Right.
sitting on like
Right.
steps
Yeah,
that
yeah.
faced the backstage. We
Yep.
saw Dave Chappelle and,
Yeah,
and
it
everybody
was
going
just-
up. We just chill. But what's some of your favorites?
And I mean, you know, in terms of opportunities, you know, being in media, I mean, it's the place to be. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that, you know, a lot of people have to move from where they're from to come here.
And you're
I'm
already here.
home and I can
Yeah.
be in it.
That's a
you
good
know?
thing.
Yeah, it's true.
What's some of your favorite foods?
Obviously, the pizza and the bagels. I mean, you know, we kind
Yeah.
of touched on that.
Yeah.
I think that the bagels on Long Island are better than the bagels in the city, but
What about the pizza?
okay, maybe the pizza is better.
Yeah, don't.
Well, what were
restaurant
you
we
saying
went to-
earlier? You said Long Island pizza was better than city pizza.
Yeah,
I
don't.
take
Don't.
it back.
Don't.
You take
yeah,
it back.
yeah.
I retract that.
But you have people in different cities like Chicago think their deep dish is better
The
than New
deep
York.
dish is good.
It
Think
is
it's better
pretty
than New
great.
York. And
It's good, but it's
I
not
I
better
mean,
than
look,
New
it's,
York.
look, it's okay. I mean, I never had it, but I would put it in the category of it not being like real pizza.
Right,
It's a
fake.
meal. It's a different
fake.
thing.
Yeah, it's a
not
different
really
thing.
pizza.
It's not really pizza.
It's a
It's
different kind
a
of
But it is
thing.
pizza.
It's kind
It
of
is
like a
thing.
weird. It's like a weird form of a calzone or something.
Yeah, it's good though.
It is
It is
good.
good.
It's
Never had it. I mean, it seems like it'd be good. It's
It is
just-
good. I tasted it on the
Yeah.
outskirts.
Yeah, but
What
pizza
else?
in New York, you can go to like, you can go basically anywhere and get a decent slice of pizza.
Yeah, like I said, you go to your local little whatever, Tony's Pizza on the little corner there.
Exactly.
Right.
You
You
get a
can
nice
go anywhere
slice,
to get a
man.
good
You can
slice
go
of
anywhere.
Nice
meat,
greasy slice.
of nice bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh,
All
bacon,
one
egg, and
word.
cheese.
You can't, and that bacon,
That's
egg, and
one
cheese.
word.
That's one word, and you can't get that nowhere.
You
A
can't
lot
get
of places
that nowhere else.
don't have breakfast
Nah.
sandwiches.
Ugh.
Oh,
I don't-
that,
I
yeah,
know,
that's
right?
a sin.
I can't even
Yeah, I
imagine
know.
that.
Unfortunately.
You're saying you want to go to a different place. How can you
Yeah.
How
live
do you
without
get your
that?
bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah.
How
You
make
know what I'm
you?
saying? But the thing is, like, when you, like, if you go down south, you got it. Breakfast is like a event.
Yeah,
like
they go
it's
to,
grits and eggs and sausage and toast and.
They
you know
go
what
to
I'm
your
saying?
local, you know, what is it?
Waffle
like,
House?
Waffle House or something like that. Like
Yeah,
or
whatever.
like a all-you-can-eat place.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, I mean, they just-
especially on the weekend.
You
Sunday.
can't get anything quick like that.
Nah, you can't go in the store. Let me get a
No,
bacon
like a
and cheese
deli?
on a roll.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't have bagels.
There's nothing better than a New York deli.
And the diners.
Yeah, they don't have delis.
Diners.
They don't have
Yeah.
diners,
I
and
mean,
I
I
love my
can't
diners.
imagine
Not being able to
go
go to the diner. Yeah,
They
I
have
know.
everything.
Right, they do.
I mean, come on now.
I
Where
think
do they go late
also
night?
with. Sorry, what?
No, I'm saying where do they go late night after the club or something? Where do they
Word,
go?
yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, like
After,
the diner is
yeah.
the spot to do that.
Remember we went to, I think it was like Delaware, and we were trying to get some food.
They were shut down.
Everything was closed
It was
like
like
by
9
9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like 9:30.
Like everything is open.
I think Burger King was even shut just to drive through or something.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
Very
it was real
unfortunate.
crazy. It was a
Yeah.
little while ago, but that was,
Yeah,
it
so
was
you get spoiled.
You
I
get
mean, my
spoiled.
favorite thing about New York is definitely being in the beach, and I think, you know what, and I think being the beaches, like I just love the beaches, the access to Manhattan, obviously, and the plays. I love Broadway. I love to see a play. I love to see a musical. I get to see Alvin Ailey every year.
Yep.
You know, so like
You do
things
get
like
spoiled
that.
with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of culture, and there's so many different
Yeah.
people here.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a variety of different cultures, different foods.
You know what I used to love about New York? I don't know, not so much now because of gentrification. Going to Harlem.
Oh yeah.
It's different now than back in the day. I used to love back in the day when we used to go to Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When they had the vendors that was
Yeah,
out and stuff like that, and you could get all your little African stuff,
Medallions.
and incense, and your oils and all that
This is way
stuff.
back.
This is like in the 80s, late 80s.
yeah.
I used to
They're
love
still
that.
around.
They're
It's
still
not.
around.
You gotta find them,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's not the same. It was the
No.
same. It was just a feeling too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
It's
true,
different
man. It's a lot of gentrification going down.
Yeah, a lot of gentrification. I mean, some of it, I guess, I don't know, man. Good,
But-
bad, depending on who you talk to. But
Well, I mean, it's good to
In terms
bring
of-
certain things into the community.
that they can
Yeah.
have access to.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but with that whole thing, without changing the flavor of the community, that's what
That's
fine
the important.
balance.
You have to be a part of the community.
You understand?
And not, like,
And not change
Right.
it
be
up.
you
Right.
and change the community.
change
Right,
it there.
you know what I'm saying? And
Price
change
people
the
out.
right, press people out and
Oh,
change the
I've
whole
seen.
feeling.
It's crazy seeing that like
Oh, that's
firsthand.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. I've seen it like, living in Bushwick. I saw firsthand how a person, who used to live there all their, life or whatever, were getting moved out.
Yep.
A couple months or like a year later, I go to the same place. They building big new buildings for
$1 million,
cats
right?
like me.
Yeah,
Like the college.
exactly.
Which is like weird because
True.
it's like I feel I'm part of the
Part of the
gentrification
problem.
problem. It's
Right.
true, I am.
Yeah, it is.
No,
you're
I
right.
get that. Even in Philly, like they're in like the beginning like stages of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're over by Temple.
Oh.
They ain't hit my block yet. They ain't nowhere near that. That's in like 2027. Slated for 2027.
Wow.
Word.
Yeah.
But in Philly, it was the beginning stages, and you'll see like a rundown building next to a brand spanking new
Yeah.
apartment
Yeah, that's how
complex.
I know.
And it was such a huge contrast
Yep.
just from
Right.
one stoop
What's
to
to
the
the
next.
What's the name of that hotel? The famous one that was abandoned.
The Rain.
Did
Hotel
they do?
Rain.
It's finished now.
They're
right?
working on it.
They were working
it's
on it.
done.
I
They
think
have
it's
it's
done.
condos.
And when we first started,
Beautiful.
they did that kind of
Yeah,
quick.
they did it quick.
Because when we
Within
first
4
brought
years.
Miya down, it was
Yeah.
It looked like a haunted
It looked
Yeah,
like a
it
haunted
was
hotel.
crazy. I
Yeah.
wouldn't-
So, but we say all this to say, I think home really is where.
heart
Your,
is.
yeah, not to be cliche, but it's where your people are. It's where your roots are. It's
Right.
where you, and some people can adapt and go to different places
And lay roots there.
And lay roots there.
Yeah.
For us, it's just,
New York.
it's New York.
I understand that, but I still could move. I'm just saying.
He has roots in Savannah.
I
He
got
does.
roots in Savannah.
He does.
My people's is in Savannah.
Yeah, we can. Like I said, I'll spend 3 months anywhere.
Here she go.
I will. I'll spend 3 months anywhere.
You must say,
Yeah.
come on back.
And come on back.
See, I'm kind of getting to a point in my life where I'm kind of tired of moving moving to a different place
Right. Yeah.
every
Yeah.
single. Like I've been in a new place like every.
For a minute. You were
Yeah.
moving around for a minute.
That's right.
After you
Yeah.
graduated
It'd be nice for you to settle into a place and not not come back.
Yeah.
Not that we don't want you back.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Not that we don't want you back, but like you said,
Something
because
permanent.
something permanent, exactly. Because that's when you start building that, that I'm settled in, I'm grown instead of grownish, and that's.
I mean, you even have grown folks that are like, they'll live in an apartment or whatever, and they've been there for a minute, but even then, it's like,
It's still their home,
you
right?
know. No, it's still their home, but I'm saying in terms of like, because then even they move out of that eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
But at least if it's in the same area, or
At the very least, yeah.
at the very least. But you have cats that live in an apartment for that's where they live,
Yeah.
especially in the city.
Yeah.
I would like to live in a place for more than a year,
Yeah.
at least 2 years.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
Well,
I
you've
would
been
like
here
that
for
too.
about how long?
That's different.
Oh, I bet you just
The shade is real with these guys.
no shade.
Whatever.
So, what do you guys think of the contrast? Because we're not just national. We're also international as well. So remember when we went to London?
Yeah.
What did you guys think of because I know a lot of people make comparisons for New York, the city. They said that is like the closest thing
To New
in
York?
comparison.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
London.
I don't need to go back to London.
I like London.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
There's a bunch of shade. Like,
I would like to go back and do it a little
Do
different.
it a little different.
Me too.
I
Because we were
understand.
under the control.
We were, right.
We weren't
right,
on our
right. I
own.
understand. Like we could go to pubs. We could do some
We
other.
could do
like,
whatever we
sit
right.
down, right.
We weren't on
Right.
our own
we can sit down
control.
and not walk as
Yeah.
much.
Right.
We weren't
That's
under our
true.
own
I agree.
control.
I agree.
I would love to, yeah,
And I
but
mean
I-
to say it like that, but yeah, we
No, I
do
understand.
what we want to do.
Right.
Yeah, I
Where
like
we
to
want
go
to
to
go.
London now.
Yeah, as we especially now with y'all being able to hang and drink
Hang and chill.
That'd be
We'd
Yeah.
have a great time. I
Yeah,
think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hitting the pubs, hitting everything. Just
And
seeing
you guys went to Paris.
We did.
Yeah. So that was cool. And going on different islands too. So we've been able to experience some different islands, which I think is kind of cool.
Right.
Like I might be able to live in Jamaica for 3 months.
Mm.
You in the 3 months.